What you saying?
How much, bro? Just trying to flip this gold dust.
What?
Just trying to flip this gold dust, bro.
Oh, the gold dust. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
All right, what going with you?
Me? I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. That's what I'm trying to do.
What do you mean?
Well, Jay didn't call me for like a whole month and a half after everything happened, even though I felt like we were still cool. I thought we were still cool.
Hmm.
Sparky saw me today because I called him. I waited to see if he'd say something. He didn't say a single word to me. Matt,
Mm-hmm.
I called up Matt. I said, yo, I've got bank codes. I want you to hack because I know you're trying to practice and I'm trying to help you out because you're my boy. And he says, yeah, I would do them. I want to do it, but I'm not allowed to.
Yep.
Why is that?
I mean, T made it pretty clear that, I mean,
Ooh, straight away.
keep you at arm's length. So I guess it's a conversation for you to have with T.
Nah, I got
Because,
nothing to say to T. Cause what?
I mean, you know, everyone, they listen to T. So, if he says stay away from Dwayne, they're going to stay away from me.
When did he say this?
Mm, recently, I can't remember exactly when.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly what's going on between you two. Why you don't want to speak to him and he's saying this, but it sounds like you two need to squash whatever it is or have a conversation. But if you don't want to talk to him, then I don't know what to say because I don't think any of the boys are gonna go against T
I mean,
because you know Dean got demoted to MDMA, right?
yeah, I know about that. What happened? Why did that happen?
Because of all of his actions recently.
Yeah, I can tell you,
He's
it
been
definitely
getting
had
he's been
nothing to
getting
do with
away with
me.
too much. No, I'm pretty sure it was to do with that as well.
Why would you be punishing a mandem member for a non-MDM member's actions?
I mean, if he was doing things that he shouldn't have, he's gonna get punished regardless.
What, a whole two
Like it's
months
like,
after?
I mean, probably a culmination of things.
Yeah, so what broke the camel's back?
Um, I mean, I think T called him up on a lot of his bullshit, and he kind of didn't back down. So I wasn't there. I've heard
MDMA
like
and family.
Pataz, yeah, Pataz like relayed certain bits of information, but I don't know everything. But all I know is Dean wasn't really backing down, and T was like, "All right, well, now you MDMA."
Hmm. How does Dean feel about this?
Um, I ain't seen Dean, but I know he took a flight out of town the next day.
Fly
Um,
out of town, how?
he just boys dropped him off at the airport. He went away. I ain't seen him since. I don't know if it's related or what.
Has to be.
Maybe.
Hmm. So no one's seen him since.
As far as I know, no, I ain't seen Dean.
Interesting. So between me and T,
Hmm?
I don't have any beef
So why don't you want to talk to him?
because he doesn't want to talk to me.
You
because
from
when I told him that Dean shot Zelda, an MDM Records
hmm?
employee, purely because he knew that Zelda was close to me, T said, "How is that my problem? When it's his duty to keep Dean in check. That's his enforcer, so to speak."
Mm. I mean, let's be real. Dean hasn't really enforced shit for the longest. I forgot he even was an enforcer.
That means one thing though.
What's that?
There's now space for a new enforcer in the mandem.
I guess so.
So what are you gonna do about that?
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
That's all you do, bro. Just wait and see. I think you need to. I mean, it's none of my fucking business. I think you need to remind these boys who the fuck you are, bro.
Hmm.
Because none of them are gonna say that to you, but I would.
Yeah, I know you would.
I don't see anyone who would be a better enforcer than you.
I hear that.
You know why? Because
I
the
mean,
enforcer is in charge of everyone. Everyone. Including the second in command and third.
yeah, I mean, you say that, but realistically, who's Adam listening to other than Tommy?
That's a conversation between you and Tommy. The enforcer and Tommy. If the
And
enforcer,
that's
if
even if T wants an enforcer. Because I'm gonna be real, I don't know where his mind is at right now in terms of anything.
his mind ain't in, I mean, I don't know, but his mind doesn't seem very set on anything at the moment. I'm not trying to like diss him or anything, you know.
No, I know.
It's just he ain't around like that.
Yeah.
I know for a fact. I know for a fact that and everyone in MDMA should already have a chain.
I agree.
Anyways,
Wholeheartedly agree.
I want to sit here and talk about your gang's business without you. With you know, with you. It's your gang's business. I needed to talk to you still about everything, because you still
Hmm.
don't. We still haven't had to talk about it. Still haven't had the chance, and I've had a lot of time to reflect, collect my thoughts, look back on it with a different retrospective, different perspective.
So what does that look like?
I fucked up. I got pushed to that point, but I did fuck up. But I know why I did it now.
And why is that?
Because the very moment that Dean would have handed me the gun that he used to shoot Piper, everyone knows that Dwayne would have just taken that gun, pulled it out, and just shot him in the fucking face with it.
True.
But I couldn't. Because of the guilt that I had for shooting Lana the day before. Or 2 days
You
prior.
shot Lana?
I did.
For what?
I don't recall it. I don't remember. I was literally like, I was in the ICU half dead, drugged up. And someone whispered in my ear, someone said in my ear that Piper had been shot and she's in the room next to me. And I got off the bed and I crawled over to Piper's room. I don't remember any of this, but I crawled over to Piper's room and Lana said I'm pussy whipped. Instead of helping me as I'm bleeding out on the floor, she called me pussy whipped. So apparently I whipped out my gun and I shot her.
Hmm.
I've apologized the day after because I meant it wholeheartedly, you know? Because before that, before I shot Lana, I was trying to make sure... I was trying to get the you don't shoot family rule implemented. You know?
Mm-hmm. So
And
what did Lana say?
I mean, she had forgiven me back then, and we moved on. But recently I've released a song. Well, not released. I played a song to the mandem. And I, mentioned the situation, and I laid my thoughts down on how I felt about that and how I, like, I still love her. She's still my sister. Still love all of you, man. You man are still my brothers. And I told her that I didn't mean it. Because I didn't. I wasn't in my conscience. I wasn't me. I was literally operating on autopilot mode. I didn't even know that I had shot her until someone told me afterwards. I still don't remember what happened and what made me actually shoot her apart from what someone else has told me. But she told me that apologizing is just not something that can just... She can't just move on, you know? It's not just sorry and that's it. You're forgiven.
Yeah.
And I respected that. I said, okay. Getting a call from Boilenbrook. This must be Kaiba. Hello.
Yo. Yeah.
What gun?
Yeah.
To get into a little
Horse
situation.
dog shit. Yeah.
Little shootout.
Yeah. Fucking shooting two gangs at once.
Two at once?
Yeah.
What? How long you got?
24 more months.
How much? 24 more.
Yeah.
Alright.
But still, I'll let you know, because I couldn't pick up. Because, it was on the ground.
Okay, yeah, no, it's all good. You still want to do this?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, I'll start clearing things, I'll start getting things ready. I've got everything on me. You getting a pickup from jail?
I'll figure it out.
Yeah? Alright, if you figure out a pickup, then go get your stuff, go get ready, and then when you're ready to go, just bell me. Because the time's up.
Alright. Alright, yeah.
Alright, my brother. Sorry to hear that.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Alright, see you soon, my man.
Yeah. See you soon, bro. Russ is at war with two different gangs at the moment.
Who's that?
GG and... He said who the other one was. I forgot who the other was.
Anyways, back to your point.
Where was I?
I don't know. Forgiveness? Lana?
Oh. Right. Well. Lana said that she can't just forgive me. That there was a lot going on and she just needed her time to process, you know? And I accepted that. I'm giving her space. I'm letting her, do her grieve, you know? And...
Interesting.
I mean, I don't really have a choice. Seems I've been separated by force from all of you, man. Jay...
So here's the thing, though. Like, the only way for you to rectify this is by getting T on your side.
That's not gonna happen unless he... unless he gets on my side.
What do you mean?
How can I get T on my side if I don't even have a chance to ever talk to him? If he neglects me?
I don't know. You're gonna have to find the reason to make him take note.
Man like cons! And soon enough I will. I already know what I have to do.
Because I'll be real. You know, I think for myself. But as a collective, I don't think you went in the group back until you went T over. So if you truly so think of us as family, I want to be part of this family so badly, you're gonna have to figure that out first.
There's an issue though.
What's that?
The only reason I'm still alive is because T wants me to suffer. Because killing me would have been easy. But leaving me alive to see what the consequences were and to suffer the separation is much more painful than getting shot and dying.
So what's his major beef with you? Because I ain't spoke to T. As far as I'm concerned, that's something between him and you. Like, I don't know why he's so pissed at you. I mean, obviously there's the whole speaking on things that you probably shouldn't. I don't know if there's anything else on top of that.
The Piper situation.
Yeah.
Do you know the full story?
I mean, I've heard several things from different people, and I don't know. It's a fucking shit show, bro. I don't know what's accurate and what's not.
Well, Dean threatened to ocean dump Piper 4 different times. Once in front of all of the mandem, and none of them said anything about it.
You know, you surprised when she's a Fed?
I mean, you guys didn't even give her a chance. Surely, the fact that I'm dating a Fed means something. Me. I hate Feds. I still hate Feds. But I didn't hate her. Why did no one turn a blind? Why did everyone turn a blind eye when we were doing a weed run with Winston?
Because, in a way, that was intel.
And me dating a Fed isn't?
But did you position it like that?
I didn't have a chance to. Before I had the chance to even do anything, me and Sparky, we had a plan. There was a plan that we put in motion. The plan was, while I was hanging out with Piper, I was gonna get a call. And while I got this call, I was gonna be in the car with Piper, and I was gonna make it seem like this call that I got was the biggest drug call of my life. Like I was about to receive the biggest shipment of drugs that this city's ever seen. And I was gonna trust her with the information. And then see what she does. And then I was gonna set up a location and a meet. Interesting. I was gonna set up a location and a meet. And we were going to see if she showed up. If she showed up, then right there and then she would have gotten blasted in the face. And then ocean dumped. But if she didn't show up, then it shows that she can at least be somewhat trusted in her intentions. Not fully trusted. I'm not expecting the mandem to trust her. But I do. But before any of this happened and we had the chance to put this plan into motion, Dean threatened my girl once again and then this time, he and I always clashed heads, right? Well, this time he said this is why Piper's fucking Dulio, and at the time Piper was seeing Dulio because we weren't official yet, but we were going to be official because she was waiting for Dulio to wake up to break up with him. And he pressed that one button that shouldn't be pressed for no reason. I said something to him, and he says, this is why Piper's fucking Dulio. So I did the one thing that you would expect from me. I got out the car, and I beat his ass. And then in turn, he finds me afterwards, and he hits me in the back of the head with a crowbar. And then hits me again, and again. And to the point where I got found in the Maze Bank Arena after the Demolition Derby. I got found in Maze Bank Arena, basically bleeding out, and half dead. And then after this, as I am in the ICU, flatlining 4 times, and the mandem are making a TikTok over my dead body.
Yeah, I mean, I already told Qatar I didn't rate that whole like TikTok shit.
Yeah. So
But
as I'm
regardless
doing
of the
that,
situation, that's just disrespectful.
oh yeah, I mean, facts. As I'm doing that, Dean plus another person pulled up on Piper. Bait face, by the way, no mask, nothing. Dean called Piper beforehand to see where he was at, to see where she was at. And he pulls up on her and he says, this is what you get for dating Dwayne Flores. And then just lights her up like the 4th of July. Two casings were found. 2 sets of casings were found in the scene. One was a Tommy gun.
Person was?
No clue. Still to this day, none of them own up on who it was. And because of that, I couldn't trust anyone in the mandem. And you know what makes it so sure to me that it was someone in the mandem?
What's that?
The first set of casings was a Tommy gun, which Dean gave to me.
Okay.
The second set of casings, an M70.
Okay.
And you know who has access to the M70s, right? Because there's only a select few.
Yeah, a bunch of people. But yeah, obviously I'm picking up what you're putting down here.
Mm-hmm. Now there's a coincidence. There is a chance that it's a coincidence that it just so happened to be an M70. But in my eyes, it was one of the mandem.
I don't know. I struggle to. I mean, I know we have our differences internally sometimes, but I don't know if someone would get on board with that kind of shit. I don't know.
Are you sure? Because the moment that I woke up, the first thing I hear coming out of Sparky Kane's mouth is Dean should have finished the job to Piper.
Oh.
That's the first thing I heard when I woke up. I literally look over to my side, Piper's laying next to me on the bed, and Sparky Kane says Dean should have finished the job.
Interesting. I mean, shit. This is just like the whole situation is just a whole load of fuckery and a shit show. I ain't gonna lie though. I know Dean likes to push buttons. But say you said some shit about Dean's girlfriend and he beat the shit out of you. Wouldn't you try and get back? I'm not condoning his actions, but as two people that have a bit of a temper sometimes, I feel like you'd go after Dean. Would you not?
I wouldn't touch his girl though.
I guess. But you know Dean's whole motto of not going after the person they go after is not he goes after their loved ones.
Yeah. We're also forgetting the fact that Dean Ocean dumped Marie 2 days earlier. That's also in the mix. There was only one person who stood up and said that was fucking wrong. That was me.
Why do you think that was wrong?
Why do I think it was wrong that Dean Ocean dumped Marie?
Yeah.
Do you know how it happened?
Yeah, she heard some information that she shouldn't have.
You mean Dean said it on purpose so he could shoot her?
Did he?
Basically, yeah. He went inside. This is what Patar said to me, right? He said that we were all chilling in a circle. And then Dean asks the group if Jay is trustworthy. Adam says no, Jay ain't trustworthy. So then Dean says, okay, Jay, go wait in the side. Jay, go wait down there by that car. Which, by the way, since that day, I don't know if you know this, but Jay Martin does not feel the same way about you, man. All of you, man. The mandem in general, after that day. And he still feels that way. He still doesn't feel the same way about you, man. You're still you man are still his family, all of that shit. But he does not feel the same way that he did after that day. He felt disrespected, put in the corner, not trusted. So Dean tells Jay to go wait in the corner. And then next thing you know, Dean blabs something out about the bench. Next thing you know, blow. So there's no way it wasn't premeditated because my man made Jay go wait in the corner.
I'm surprised that Jay doesn't understand that, like, not everyone needs to know everything.
I mean, how would you feel if your family told you to go wait in the corner?
I mean, the shit that MDM know and the shit that MDM don't know.
I mean,
it'd just be one of them things, right?
True, but you're talking about the same guy who, in the second day of meeting Patara Moses, was in a bison with me and him shooting feds when they had the 9s of weed on him. Literally risking the 9s the first day that he ever met Patara Moses.
I mean,
happened
I get that, but at the same
right
time,
here, bro. Happened right here.
I get that, but at the same time, who in MDMA actually knows about that shit? As far as I know, it's none of them.
Cruiser knows. Matt knows as well.
Well, that's news to me.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he does, because
I thought that was just an MDM thing.
He was acquiring shit for him. And he was selling lockpicks. And he was getting him materials, I'm pretty sure. Sparky knew. No, actually, Sparky found out. Yeah, Sparky found out when he got his chain. Either way, bro.
At the end of the day,
Yeah, go
at
on.
the end of the day, like looking back at things, I kind of wish that when you came to me that time when you were like, "Oh, is it okay if I date a Fed? Will the boys like have an issue with it?" I wish I said no.
Hmm.
I feel like none of this shit would have happened.
Yeah, no,
And to put it quite bluntly, like no matter how much you talk about it, it's not gonna change a damn thing until you figure out what you need to figure out with Tommy.
I mean, I can get rid of Piper, right? Say if I say like Jay asked me this question yesterday. He said, if I asked you to get rid of Piper, would you do it? I took a while to answer, and I didn't answer straight away.
Mm.
But that's because of the way that the mandem have been violating me as of recent. Patar booing me as I get on stage for Big Toe's event 3 times louder than anyone else is talking. Tommy revealing a song that has a voicemail from Lana saying that I'm snitching on everyone in the middle of that Big Toe event. Dean paying Hydra 100k to kidnap me after I've left the mandem. And that's a funny situation, that one. Because you know what happened?
Nah.
Flippy says to me, hey, yo, you ready?
Yo. Yeah, just about.
Okay.
Fuck, I gotta grab something, man.
Yeah, grab something, because I'm still wrapping up a little conversation, innit?
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah. I'll call you when I'm ready, yeah?
Alright.
Shouldn't be too long. Alright. Peace. After Dean pays Hydra 100k to kidnap me, Flippy calls me. And you know what he does? He gives me the once in a lifetime opportunity. He says, we have never seen eye to eye, me and you. We've always been at the wrong end of the stick from each other. I'm giving you a once in a lifetime opportunity to rectify things. He was having some beef with Dean at the time. He said, I want to kidnap you, bring you to Dean, and then flip the roles and kidnap Dean, and then leave you to his to leave him to your devices.
Hey, sorry, you boys see guy in a
See what?
black? He was like all black, but he had like dreads. He
What
like should be
fuck?
on foot.
Nah.
No.
No? Or,
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of fit that description, but I ain't guilty.
That's why I was like, what the fuck? I mean, listen, if he was trying to start some trouble, you already know I'm blapping him in the fucking face. So yeah, Flippy gave me the once in a lifetime opportunity to rectify our relationship and for me to fix things with Hydra.
Okay.
That same day, I ended up having a meeting with Dean. And all of the mandem, most of the mandem boys. It was Adam, it was Patar, it was Sparky. They all sat there and listened to Dean say everything. Apologize to me for everything that had happened. Squash the beef, right? We had a heartfelt moment. How we I haven't ever seen eye to eye and blah, blah, blah. Right? And he apologized to me. I apologized to him for everything that happened. In my eyes, he said he was only doing that because he had already won. And he had achieved his goal of getting me kicked out of the mandem. So now he had nothing else to do. So now the only loose end he had to tie up was to pretend to apologize and mean it, so that I wouldn't come after him afterwards. That's what I thought, right?
Okay.
When we
So
met,
what's the reality?
Sorry?
So what's the reality then, if that's what you thought?
I still don't know why he did it. I still don't know why he apologized, to be honest. I mean, that probably was the reality, I can't lie. What ended up happening, though, I ended up telling him that Flippy wanted to use me to set him up. Why? Because I didn't want to turn my back on my family, regardless of whether I have the chain or not. I may not have a chain, but I'm still mandem. I don't give a fuck what anyone has to say about that. No one can take that from me. The only one who almost did was T when he took my life. Almost took my life, I should say. But in a lot of ways, he did take my life. Because at some points, I do wish he shot me in the fucking face and I would have just sat there bleeding out. I still struggle to wake up to this day. See all of you man do all of this shit from an outsider's perspective. But what happened after that conversation with Dean is that not 5 seconds after he had left my presence and apologized to me to my face and said all of this shit, he called Flippy. And he said, yo, by the way, Dwayne said everything to me. Dwayne told me everything. So you know what happened?
What?
I think I'm pretty sure you can guess what happened next.
Probably, but entertain me.
Flippy found me in jail. And he stabbed me. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I haven't told anyone this apart from one person. And quite frankly, she's the only reason why I'm not doing it.
Who is it?
Ellie from the BBMC.
Okay.
I got paid, well, I got offered $1 million to write a diss track on the mandem.
$1 million?
1 million.
From who?
Vinny Pistone.
Oh. Interesting. Why the fuck would he want that?
Sorry?
So now why the fuck would he want that done?
Because he said he has too much money and he said he wants to do something that would entertain him.
What, entertain him by getting you killed?
I almost took it.
What made you decide not to?
She told me that if I did it, I would end up dead.
And you didn't figure that out yourself? Because if T has all this animosity towards you, what do you think a diss track is gonna do?
He's the same one that was preaching music is music, right?
You have a point. But with everything compounded,
You don't
really
prove
think he's
who
gonna
he
stick
is.
to that?
We'll see. I guess it would be something that I'd find out. So,
As I said earlier, though, T is the main person that you have to prove something to. Obviously, I ain't happy with certain things that happen. Obviously, I know that certain buttons were pushed with a certain fundamentals that go against everything I stand for, and you know that.
Yeah.
But I wasn't in that situation, so I don't know what the fuck I would have done.
Yeah.
Hopefully not what you did. But
I mean, if
all
I
the
go
struggle
back,
that
I wouldn't have done what I done. If I go back, I mean, I probably still wouldn't have shot him in the face. Considering the fact that I had shot Lana and I was just the guilt of shooting Lana without even knowing that I did it, or like knowingly doing so. It was lying over my head too heavy, so I still wouldn't have shot him. But
I think you need to use all these struggles that you're having, like waking up, somehow turn that shit into motivation and set the shit right, because it's not gonna be easy. But dwelling on the past isn't gonna get you anywhere.
it's
You need
not
to put one foot forward.
it's not that I don't think it's gonna be easy. It's that I think it's not gonna be possible.
I mean, whether it's possible or not, you still gotta try. If you truly still see us as family, then you do whatever it takes to try and make that shit right, you know?
I had a talk with Randy Bullet. He made me see some things.
Like what?
Exactly what you're saying. He was the first person to make me realize that if you're still my family, then I won't stop at nothing to get it back.
Exactly.
I'm banned from the block. I can't. I now can't even talk to any of you, man.
I mean, there's talking and there's also actions.
Yeah, the only actions I can do is show to people that I've moved on and I'm doing something with my life still. How can I convince someone who doesn't care?
I don't know.
I
Maybe
can't
the way
even get
Tony's
his
acting
attention.
shows that maybe the way he's acting shows that he cares a lot.
Nah,
'Cause
he's trying his
whatever,
best to not care.
I mean, he's clearly hurt by it in some way.
Hmm.
Which is probably why he's acting like this. And he also has a family to protect, so
There's one thing that I would change throughout the time that I was in the mandem. I'd learn how to respect him. Because I don't think I did that properly when I was in the mandem. Busy worried about me. I always thought it was the world versus me, right?
yeah, but it wasn't.
Now it is.
Honestly, bro, I truly wish I could say I know where you go from here, but I don't. It's something you need to figure out for yourself. But all I'll say is remember the good times and why we're family, and use that as motivation to figure this shit out. It's not going to be easy, but like Randy said, if you truly care about us, all you gotta do is fucking try. If it don't happen, then at least you know that you did try and didn't just give the fuck up.
I hope you know that I haven't spoken badly on you, man. You know.
I mean, I wouldn't think that you would. Aside from all the bullshit that's happened recently, I know you for you. Which is the only reason I'm having this conversation after I was told to keep you as fucking arm's length.
Oof. Ah. Ugh. Right in the feelings. I've changed, bro.
I can tell. But I'm not the one that you need to prove that to. I wish it was. But unfortunately, that's not how it is.
Hmm. Well, let's hope I can make him see what you do then.
Let's hope so.
Alright.
Alright, well. Know you got shit to do.
Hmm.
Those 2 phone calls that you picked up.
Yeah. Gotta get active.
Now I gotta call Patar back.
Alright, bro. Let's hope everyone's around today. I'm gonna do something. I want to do something that I've been waiting to do for about a month now. I gotta dip.
Alright, bro.
Alright,
You
bro.
do you.
Yeah, bro. I love you, bro.